Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Parkinson's Voice Group. We're so happy that you can make it, and let's go ahead and get started on our morning session. So, as always, we will do a vocal warm-up, reading exercise, cognitive exercise, and cool down. And just a little reminder to speak with intent. So, some things that can help with that are taking a big deep breath before beginning to speak, using your abdomen muscles to force out air, maintaining good posture with your feet flat on the ground, shoulders back, and opening your mouth wide when speaking. Great, let's start warming up. So for our first exercise, we have the may, me, my, mo, and moo. So it will sound like this. May, me, my, mo, moo. So we want to make sure to connect each different word, each may, me, my, mo, and moo, to create one giant string of sorts. So we'll do this exercise 5 times. Ready, set, go. Great. Take a deep breath. And then for our second round, ready, set, go. Great. And then again for the third round, ready, set, go. Great work, everyone. Again, pause, take a breath, and then get ready for the fourth round. Ready, set, go. Great work, everyone. Okay, last round for this exercise. Ready, set, go. Perfect. Okay, moving on to the next exercise. We have the sustained ah. So the goal for this exercise is to hold the ah out for 10 seconds, as loud as you can, while still staying within that 75 to 80 decibels range. That's the healthy range that we're shooting for. So again, the goal to hold it out for 10 seconds, and we will also do this exercise 5 times. So it will sound like this. Ah. Nice and loud and strong for 10 seconds. All right, for the first round, ready, set, go. Great work, everyone. That's 10 seconds. Take a breath and get ready for the second round. Ready, set, go. Wonderful. Round number 3. Ready, set, go. Perfect. Round number 4. Ready, set, go. Good. For the last and final round, number 5, ready, set, go. Excellent work, everyone. All right, the next exercise we have is from the low to high glide, and then back down from high to low. So this one's kind of tricky. We want to make sure to stay consistent and try to rise slowly from low to high. So it will sound something like this. Ah, ah. So when you get to the top of the first rise, take a breath, pause, and then come back down from high to low. So again, we will repeat this exercise 5 times. Remember to stay loud. Use those different strategies to be intentful, such as sitting up straight with your feet flat on the ground, opening your mouth nice and wide, and taking deep breaths. Those will really help. Okay, for this first round, ready, set, go. Good. Round number 2, ready, set, go. Round number 3, ready, set, go. Round number 4, ready, set, go. Round number 5, ready, set, go. Whew, great job, everyone. I think that's personally the hardest one. So on to functional phrases. So something to really focus on for this part of the exercise is to say each word with intent. And we also want to make sure to watch out for those question marks. So when we say those sentences, that sounds like a question with that upwards intonation at the end. So let's start at the top with Happy 4th of July, and we'll go through this list 2 times. So the first one will sound like this. Happy 4th of July. Ready, set, go. The next one is the door locked? Ready, set, go. Next we have, here comes the parade. Ready, set, go. Up next we have, let's go fishing. Ready, set, go. The next one is, hold the door. Ready, set, go. Then the last one, we have, will you take our picture? Ready, set, go. Great job, everyone. Let's start back over at the top of the list. So the first one is, Happy 4th of July. Ready, set, go. Next we have, is the door locked? Ready, set, go. Next up we have, here comes the parade. Ready, set, go. Next is let's go fishing. Ready, set, go. The next one is hold the door. Ready, set, go. And the last one is will you take our picture? Ready, set, go. Great job, everyone. Now our next exercise is counting. So this one is similar to the first exercise, the may, me, my, mo, moo, because the goal is to connect each number with the next. So it will sound like this. 1, 2, 3. So make sure you're really dragging out the end of each number to connect to the following number. So we'll go through each of these rows 2 times just to get in that extra practice. So again, the first row should sound like this. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll have you repeat it again. All right, so let's get started. So for this first one, ready, set, go. And again. Great work. Okay, down to the second row, it'll sound like this. 4, 5, 6. Ready, set, go. And again. Great work. Down to row number 3, it will sound like this. 7, 8, 9. Ready, set, go. And again. Great work. For this last row, it will sound like this. 10, 11, 12. Ready, set, go. And again. Great work, everyone. That's all we have today for counting. So now, if you've got a cup next to you, everyone go ahead and take a water break. It's very important to stay hydrated at all times, especially when we're doing these intense exercises. So grab a sip of water or pause the video if you need to go grab one, and then we will move on to the next section. So that next section that we have is reading. And so again, we want to make sure we're using intent, sitting up nice and straight, and saying each of these words with intent. And we're going to aim again for that 75 to 80 decibel range. So if you've got your meter or an app next to you, get it ready. So I'll read both of these phrases, and then I'll have you guys all read it back to me, the whole thing. So the first slide will sound like this. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts, all on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole those tarts and ran with them away. Okay. So now, when I cue you, everyone go ahead and read through this whole slide with intent. All right. Ready, set, go. Great work, everyone. Okay, we'll continue this reading. So this should sound like this. The King of Hearts called for the tarts and beat the knave full sore. The Knave of Hearts brought back those tarts and said he'll ne'er steal more. Ready, set, go. All right, we'll continue the rest of this reading in the evening exercise. So come back so we can finish up this poem. And then next on our agenda, we have the cognitive exercises. So go ahead, grab a piece of paper and a pen. Feel free to pause this video if you need a minute to gather some supplies. And so for today's exercise, we will be naming items in a category. So first up, we have types of pies. So take a second, pause the video if needed, and jot down a couple of your favorite types of pies or whatever comes to mind. And then we'll compare answers. Okay, great. A couple that I came up with are blueberry, apple, strawberry rhubarb, peach, and pumpkin. So each of you read off each 5 items that you wrote down, your 5 types of pies. Read each one off with intent. So it should sound nice and strong like this. Blueberry, apple, strawberry rhubarb, peach, and pumpkin. All right, great work, everyone. The pies sound like the perfect summer picnic food. Okay, for our next category, we have things that are blue. So you can get kind of creative with this one because it's kind of an abstract idea. So anything that comes to your mind that's blue. So go ahead, jot down a few things, pause this video if you need to, and then we'll come back and compare. All right, so the things that I thought of that are blue are the sky, blueberries, blue jays, jeans, and the ocean. So now I'll have you repeat back those 5 things that are blue using intent. Ready, set, go. That sounded great, everyone. All right, for our next category, we have healthy foods. Lots of summer healthy foods. It should be easy to come up with everything in season. Okay, so take a moment, jot down a few foods, and then come back and we'll compare. All right, so some of the healthy foods that I came up with are apples, broccoli, spinach, eggs, and chicken. So in just a moment, I'll have you read off of the 5 healthy foods that you came up with, making sure to say each word with intent and targeting that 75 to 80 decibel loudness. All right, ready, set, go. Great work, everyone. All right, I have a couple more for us here. The next category is types of fish. So jot down a couple and then come on back. Great. Okay, so the fish that I came up with are salmon, tilapia, trout, catfish, and swordfish. Most of mine are kind of basic, but I'm not much of an expert, so I'm excited to hear what you guys came up with. I'm sure you're much more in the know than I am. So in just a moment, I'll have you repeat each type of fish that you came up with intent on each word. Ready, set, go. Great job, everyone. All right, we're getting close. I've got a couple more for you. This next one is any 5 items that make you smile. So this could be anything from maybe your favorite movie to seeing a favorite friend, anything that makes you smile. So go ahead and take a moment to write a couple down. All right, so I came up with a couple to share. So some things that make me smile, or that I think would make lots of people smile, would be seeing their grandchildren, visiting family, the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl, of course, gardening, and eating out. So you all will now have a chance to read off the 5 things that make you smile, 5 things that you love. Ready, set, go. Great work, everyone. All right, I've got one more for you. This is the last category that I came up with. And so this is Disney characters. Any 5 that you can think of, old, recent movies, just any 5 Disney characters. Go ahead and write a couple down. Okay, so I kind of had a tricky time with this. I'm not very familiar with Disney, so I came up with a few basic ones. I came up with Snow White, Mickey Mouse, Bambi, Donald Duck, and Aladdin. So now you guys have your time to share your 5 Disney characters with intent on each word. Ready, set, go. All right, wonderful job, everyone. Thank you for sharing and using intent with each word that you spoke. We're getting close to wrapping up for today, so now we have our cool down. So first we will do one loud ah, which we'll hold out for 5 seconds. So it will sound like this. Ah. So for these loud ahs, make sure that you are holding out a note that is in your normal pitching voice. So we don't want to sound like we're singing up too high like this, ah, when we down lower in our natural speaking voice. So ready, set, go. Great job, everyone. Okay, now these last 2 are always my favorite. We have the loud ah for as long as you can. So for this one, we're shooting for that 20 to 25 second range, which is sustainable for natural speech. That's the goal. So for this one, I will count out when we get to 10 seconds, 15, 20, and 25. And if you can, keep going for as long as you can. And then we'll do this again. So we'll repeat this exercise 2 times. All right, so it will sound like this. I'll do a shortened version, but it'll sound like Ah. So we're looking for that nice steady vocal quality that has intent and is very loud, maintaining that 75 to 80 decibel level. Okay, so again, I'll interrupt letting you know how many seconds you've made it to, but keep going and feel free to time yourself. Okay, ready, set, go. Ten seconds. 15. 20. 25. 30. Great work, everyone. Take a deep breath. I know that one can be pretty intense. So take a moment, catch your breath, and get ready. We have one more to go. All right, for this loud last one, ready, set, go. 10 seconds. 15. 20. 25. 30. Great work, everyone. All right, as always, if you have any ideas or suggestions, we would love it if you sent them our way to Lindsay's email. Keep up these videos twice a day, and thank you so much for joining me. I would love to see you guys back here this evening for our second round. Thanks so much.